Welcome back to Yeah Yeah Podcast, everybody.
Welcome back.
This is my amazing co-host, Dulce.
And my amazing co-host, Grace.
I thought you were gonna do like a more interesting thing for me. I was gonna say,
I'm never.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's true. I was gonna say, this is my co-host, Dulce, and I have cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
This is my co-host, Grace. She is amazing, never crazy, and if I ever run away from her, cut my legs off.
That's true, though. I am never crazy. Now, here's the thing. We did recall an instance a few days ago, maybe a week, where for the bouts of love, I have said and lied about some crazy things. Like one time, to make a guy talk to me, I told him my cat got hit by a car.
And it was an indoor cat. So.
Yeah. I mean, first off, he didn't know. He didn't care. You know, he didn't really know the true story of Moo Moo, my cat. Guys, don't be scared. She is alive.
So did it work?
Yeah,
Did
it
he
did.
talk to you?
Mm-hmm.
That's never worked for me.
Yeah. All you got to do, close friend story, one person on it. My cat got hit by a car. They will reach out immediately if they have any interest in you. Now, let it be known, he barely had any, not even on a sexual level. More of a, I was sexual, then it stopped being sexual. I don't know what happened, guys.
You're making him sound like a good guy.
No, he was crazy, okay? I'm like, he was crazy. I'm not the crazy one.
I have used the one person close friends, but I did it for different reasons.
For sex?
Yeah, I only put Chet Hanks in my close friends story.
Yeah.
And I put like a photo of me like at the pool or something, and then I photoshopped him behind me, and I put this could be us. And I tagged him in my close friends, and he saw it and didn't say anything. Chet Hanks, it's okay. Let me know if you're ever ready.
I like to think he's still jerking off to the photo. And that was like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
It was not 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Really? It was a month max.
It was over a month ago.
Okay. Well, I'd like to think he's still...
Getting me in trouble over here.
Yeah.
With the timeline.
Well, the timelines need to match up. I'm all about the timelines. People have fucked me with the timelines in the past. So, just to make it clear, I'm not crazy for telling this guy my cat got hit by a car. And, you know, Chet Hanks, that's fine. Guys, you have to do what you got to do. Did I know this guy was going to last forever? Of course he wasn't. But did I want sex one last time?
That's not even the crazy one you did.
What's the crazy one I did?
You and your sister in high school.
That wasn't even for a guy, though. I just wanted attention. We faked my death in high school. Maybe I have some screenshots of it that I actually found recently. Yeah, my sister took a photo of me laying on the bathroom floor with a bottle of pills in my hand. Like, I think I was literally in my high school uniform. And she posted like, oh my God, I can't believe my sister Grace Kirk, named it Grace Kirk so people could instantly know, like, Grace Kirk has died. Yeah. And and then like I got a couple other people to be like, oh my God, R.I.P. Grace Kirk, she died so young. And honestly, that it is kind of manipulative, I will say.
Kind of.
And it maybe pushed a boundary or two, but have I thought about it in a negative light? No. I don't care. Because here's the topic that we really want to get to today. And let me just say this now. Don't go to therapy. Just be who you are. You know what I mean? I think I'm really into living in it. Let's go back to the old ways, like true Americans. No slavery, none of that, of course. But
let's go back to being ourselves.
yes.
You made someone angry. Let them be angry. We're not the royal family. No one cares if you're proper.
Of course. In the words of white cokeheads on Wall Street, it ain't personal, it's business. Or also, it's business, not personal.
Not personal.
Yeah. No, I'm against therapy because here's my thing. Been to therapy, of course. We are drug addicts. And I mean, maybe in the past, sure. Right. But here's my thing. When you go to therapy, they just agree with what you're saying anyways. And they're never like, ooh, that's wrong, unless you're like a pedophile or whatever. And so I think you just live and you learn, you grow. No reason to go to therapy, because here's the thing. The therapists, they ain't perfect either. Okay.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, it's always the person telling you to go to therapy aggressively that is like the worst person you've ever met. You know what I mean? But I mean, I do agree with therapy in some times of your life, but I was also abused by a cult of therapists, so that changes for me.
My story's a little bit worse.
Sorry.
My therapist was a Disney adult, so let's ring it in, sweetie. She really was. Not only Disney, Marvel adult as well.
That's why you just have to find like a good match, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I stalked her Facebook and she had a pregnancy announcement that was like, this Black Widow's getting a new Thor in her tummy or something like that. It's like, it was all like characterized to be Marvel-esque, and these people need help too, so we shouldn't trust them.
Yeah, therapy is like anal. Let me prepare for my own. And if you want to talk about yours, cool. But
exactly,
we don't need to all do it at the same time.
And speaking about anal and therapy in the same terms, worry about your own shit. Am I right? Okay, let's go.
Grace had a fight with Spectrum this week.
Yeah. I mean,
you want to tell them what happened?
Yeah, I feel like we're back to a year ago when Chase Bank called the cops on me.
Yeah.
It's true. They did. They literally like actually called the police. Like, they showed up. Like, it wasn't just a threat. Like,
here's the thing. I showed Grace that with a little bit of arguing, you could get a refund. And I created a monster.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, Chase, and I'm sorry, Spectrum. This was my fault.
Well, okay, let's go back in time. Have we ever talked about Chase on the podcast?
I think so.
But that was the old podcast.
Yeah.
Let's bring it to new terms.
Podcast with the same name.
Same name, same people, different location. We got a producer now. She's sexy. Okay, so
can you put a bikini photo of you?
Yeah, post an ass pic
with
over this.
Colt in the back. Like
yeah,
this.
Demisexual Colt. This is our favorite autistic couple. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so like a year ago, or I don't even know how many years ago, whatever, my mom was giving me money for rent. Ooh, sorry, I'm rich. Sorry. And whatever, guys, times were tough. My mom was giving me money for rent, and I would deposit the check every single month. And then one month they were like, this check seems fraudulent. And I was like, okay, well, I have $0 in my bank account. Like, let's hurry it up. 17 days later, they still hadn't like done it. My rent was about to be late. So I called them. They put me on hold for 3 hours. They basically were saying, we don't know if we can give you this check. We think it's fraudulent. And I was like, same check from the same bitch every month, Laura Kirk. Like, what's up? And so I tweeted at them and I said, at Chase Support, when I finally end my life due to your incompetence, my ghost will haunt you guys forever. And I guess they took this as a suicide threat. So they looked on my account and found my address and sent the police for a welfare check. Yeah.
No one has passion when they talk anymore.
That's so true. I mean, here's my thing. I would never treat a small business owner like this. But a poor person that works at Chase, yeah, probably should have picked a better place to work. Okay, you're working for the man, so gotta give it to you real good.
Here's the thing about me and Grace. For 5 minutes, we will say that we're gonna murder people, we're gonna burn things down, we're gonna break things, but in 30 minutes, we don't remember.
No.
We're not angry anymore.
No, I've never thought about anything I've said in the past ever again.
Yeah, like, they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you said this. I'm like, that was so 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. Like, honestly, the only thing I ever think about was when I accused this guy of filming me during my set, but it was just the light from his vape. And then I ran up to him afterwards and I was like, don't record me. And yeah, I think about that like once a week. Honestly, not my greatest moment, but getting the cops called on me by Chase, I think about it never, ever.
Never. Until now.
Because here's the thing. I didn't break a law. That's 100% freedom of speech. Yeah, they can come and check if I've killed myself, but it ain't against the law. It's my right as a human American to end my life whenever I want to, Chase. So take that and stick it up your 401k, all right? I just learned what that is. Anyways, so back to Spectrum. All right, so yes, Chase called the cops on me. I don't know why I can't talk anymore. It's because I talk to like stupid hair people all day, like the clients, and now I can't speak anymore because they're like dumb. And they call layers things like steps. This lady was like, I want long steps. And I was like, okay. I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. Okay. Couple nights ago, I'm having a good old chat with my friend Dulce here. You know, we're texting, we're shooting the shit, and then all of a sudden I realize Silence of the Lambs has been buffering for 30 minutes and my Wi-Fi isn't working anymore. So I'm like, okay, maybe I have it turned off. Nope, Wi-Fi's on. I go over to the router, I unplug all the shit before they even tell me to, because you know when they talk, have you tried unplugging for your coaxial outlet? It's like, yeah, I've tried it. It didn't work. So I get on the chat with Spectrum and I'm like, hey, this isn't working. And they're like, yeah, you're right. It isn't working. We're going to have to send a technician out. And I was like, oh, okay. By the way, my address actually isn't the same. I moved to a different apartment in the same complex. So I'm going to have to change my address for y'all to come. And they were like, it was like the audience noise where they're like, ooh. They were like, hold on, what?
You shouldn't have said that.
First off, yeah. Every single person I talked to from Spectrum was like, wow, you shouldn't have done that. And I'm like, y'all are acting like it's a big deal. Like, I'm going to say this for the first time. I'm going to say one time only. Electricity is not the same as Wi-Fi, okay? I don't have to call the Wi-Fi company to turn on my Wi-Fi to a specific address.
Well, you do.
No, you don't. You rent the modem and the router from them. As long as I have electricity, it plugs into wherever I am. It's not Google Fiber.
No, I'm not saying it won't work. I'm just saying you're supposed to tell them.
Yeah, but it's stupid. And you don't have to. And we found this out that you don't have to. Whatever, I had to call them to change my address. This motherfucker on the phone, he stops me and he's like, hold on. You've been stealing internet for 9 months? And I'm like, no, I've been paying you loser retards $45 a month for internet. So can you fix it? And he's like, you've been stealing it from your neighbor. I should call E911 on you. This is legally considered fraud. And it is illegal. You could be put in jail for this.
What?
And I was like, okay, well, can you fix it? Like, I'm just going to blow past the part where you tried to arrest me for doing literally nothing wrong. So, you know, that's the part where he tried to call the cops on me. And then, I mean, should we even take a break before we get to the Spectrum technician coming to my house? Because that was a whole nother story.
No, continue.
Vape break. Hold on.
Grace had this, she thought he was hot before, but not anymore.
He was weird, okay?
He said some weird shit while he was there.
Yeah. So the Spectrum technician comes. He's like calling me to ask like where exactly my apartment is. He couldn't find it. And he's like, oh, what do you see around you? And I'm like, oh, I see like a silver truck. And he's like, do you see a black transgender person? And I was like, no, but okay. I see a red truck. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. And so then he comes into the apartment and he's like, yeah. I can't even with this joker. He's like, he's working on it. I tell him the story and whatever. And it turns out like, I guess we have these like boxes outside of our apartments where you plug something in and that like allows you to get internet to the jack. I don't know. And he was like, yeah, it looks like someone unplugged it. And like, as a joke, she was literally on the phone with me when I said this. I go, is it a hater? And he was like, I don't know about that. Could be a black trans person. And I was like, okay.
Why does he keep bringing that up? And there's so much to unpack there.
I'm like, what about a white one? Okay. We're in Austin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, sure. And he was like, yeah, I don't know. Everything's so political these days. And stop your thinking. He's not 60. He's like 30. Like with like long hair. Like he looks like he listens to Limp Bizkit. He didn't. I asked. And so he's like, yeah, everything's too political these days. It's not like when I was growing up. And I was like, when were you growing up? And he was like, the 90s. And I was like, yeah, they were definitely around then, but okay. And he's like, yeah, it's just weird. I don't get it all. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, yeah, yesterday I went to go eat at Golden Corral because my feet were so tired from working 12 hours a day. And I was like, all right. And he was like, and I also love listening to Alice in Chains and playing disc golf.
And is that the moment that you were like, he's not hot anymore?
No, just his whole vibe. It just creepy. It started to get creepy, honestly. He was like, how old are you? And I was like, I need to go home, but I am home. But it doesn't feel like it anymore because you're here.
You call your mom, Mom, can you
Mom,
pick me up?
Mom, can you pick me up? This guy from Spectrum's scaring the hose. Anyways, my Wi-Fi's fixed, but, trans people be out here unplugging it, I guess. So, guys, stay on the lookout.
According to the Spectrum guy.
Yeah, according to the Spectrum guy.
That reminds me, one time I was, like, arguing with this British guy on the phone, and I wasn't being rude to him, but I, like, said the word fuck in like a sentence, so he got like really upset, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, like I didn't mean to curse, like I wasn't cursing at you, like I was just mad. And he goes, no, I know women can curse now, it just doesn't feel right.
Oh.
And I was like, in that case, fuck you, bitch.
Was this like a customer service representative for what?
He was just British. I don't know.
British customer service? Were you ordering tea online?
No.
Oh yeah. Also another thing that I said to Spectrum, they were like freaking out. Like were going every which way. Like what?
You know what I have order online in high school?
What?
One time I ordered a baby turtle.
Why? What the fuck?
I was high as fuck, and I ordered a baby turtle online, and then I remember they called me in high school like during the day, and I was like, hello, and they're like, yeah, we have to put next day delivery, we can't mail a turtle for 3 days.
Oh my god, I feel like you could though. They,
and I was
live
like,
forever.
oh, of course. I was like, just send it however you want. And then my mom calls me like the next day at school, and she's like, what is this?
In high school, honestly, one of my most shameless things I'll ever... It's pretty shameful, though.
Oh, my God.
I ordered butt pads.
We're very different.
Yeah. I went to a high school with a lot of black guys, and honestly, it was a sin not to have an ass, so... I wasn't about to stand out. I ordered the underwear with silicone butt pads. And then I wore it to school with pants, and someone like slapped my ass, and they were like, what the fuck is this?
Why would they slap your ass?
I think I've explained that already.
You're like I said.
Like I said, he slapped my ass. Yeah, I mean, at Lamar High School, people were just groping and
Lamar
raping
was
people.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was the high school I went to.
Yeah. I wish I went there.
No, honestly,
Yeah.
you would have turned out worse. That's already crazy enough. You know what I mean? Let's go. Woo! Yeah, but I was like messaging Spectrum. They were going like crazy. They were like, oh, yeah, you have an account. Oh, wrong address. And then at one point they were like, you don't have an account with us. You never have. And I was like, and I responded and I was like, bro, I'm done with y'all. Like, fuck you guys. And they responded, please don't send abusive or profanity material. And I was like, okay, guys. Not them standing up for themselves. They used to not.
Yeah,
They used to just
not.
take it. I miss that.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? Cancel me? I feel like the guy from Spectrum's going
No,
to see
I
this
just
podcast.
miss when they actually wanted to help you. Like now they're like, okay. And you're like, okay, but like, are you gonna fix it? And they're like, I don't know. Are you gonna have an attitude? I'm
No,
like,
literally, they've unionized with their vibes. Like they're fucking against us. Like I told one of the ladies, I said like, girl, you know the vibe. Like I'm mad, and she goes, I see. Is there anything else I can help you with today? Fuck you, Malika from Spectrum. I never forgot your name. I see, bitch. Get that $25 an hour.
Should I be on a Spectrum customer service so I can argue with everyone?
Honestly, yeah, that's your therapy.
Yeah.
That's your therapy.
No, don't worry, guys. I have a psychiatrist appointment tomorrow, so I can be quiet and pretty for everyone.
The psychiatrist appointment is just you working at Spectrum.
It's just me going to my old drug dealer's house.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. I'm getting Prozac.
You ever tried anything else? You ever tried Zoloft?
Dude, they were like, how many medications have you tried? I'm like, can you not ask me that question?
You were like, how about the ones that I haven't tried?
Yeah. Let's talk haven't. I've tried Zoloft, lithium, Prozac, Abilify, Lexapro, Trileptal.
Have you ever just tried a cold beer by the lake?
Yeah, I just can't do that every day, but if I could, that would definitely work.
For real, though. Typed in all my symptoms into WebMD, said
I'm
the cure.
so tired of people being like, money doesn't buy happiness. Yes, it does.
It 100%
You
does.
can be sad, but it's way fun to be sad. Way more fun to be sad when you're rich. That's like a fact.
There's no such thing as being sad when you're rich. And the people that are like, I'm rich and I'm sad. Buy fucking Oxy, okay? We know you can.
No, rent a jet ski. I'm sorry.
Or both. I
No,
mean,
just rent the jet ski. No one can be sad on one. Like, if something happened to me and money was no issue, I would be like, let's go rent jet skis, fast cars. Let's go break things. Let's go skydiving. Yeah, when I get home, I would cry, but I would feel way better about myself.
yeah. I mean, if I was rich, I would just rent Fred Durst to come hang out with me.
You can't just rent people, Grace.
He has a price.
Most people do.
Most people do.
Yeah.
I would pay him to come to my mansion and perform break stuff. It's just one of those days. Yeah, so my Wi-Fi's back on. I finished Silence of the Lambs. You seen it?
Only like half.
Okay, so you don't even know.
Just tell me what happens.
Honestly, a lot. Hannibal Lecter like escapes. He wears this guy's like face as a skin. Kills everyone in an ambulance. Buffalo Bill gets caught. He tucks his dick in between his legs and says, "Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me hard. I'd fuck me hard."
Wait.
But that song by Q Lazarus is playing in the back.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. That's the movie. You seen it?
Wait.
All right, guys.
Okay, but you know the Clerks
Yeah.
was Silence of the Lambs before that?
What year did Clerks come out?
I don't know.
Silence of the Lambs came out in 91, so probably it came out before Clerks. I feel like Clerks was like 95, maybe.
Cool. I was just wondering.
Why? Because you were like Silent Bob, Silence of the Lambs?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because in Clerks, the guy goes, "Would you fuck me? I'll fuck me. I'll fuck me hard."
Oh, then he's definitely referencing Silence of the Lambs.
It was a reference.
Yeah.
Another American thing.
No, one of the greatest
psychological.
psychological horror movies of all time is not referencing Clerks. No, the guy. There's
They
like
could have been, and it would have been hilarious if they did.
the Buffalo Bill guy. His whole thing is like there's like a big like cross-dresser like transgender vibe in the movie. Like it has to do with a lot. So he
Should have put that on when the Spectrum guy was working.
Ah! I couldn't. I had no internet. He got to fix it so I could. But the whole thing is he's trying to build like a skin suit from women's bodies to wear so he can be a woman.
Oh.
Yeah.
The clothes wasn't enough.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
there you go. That's the movie. That's my movie review of the week.
Thank you. I'll finish.
9 out of 10. It was good. It was good.
I'll finish
Then,
it.
you know, they do a sequel, Hannibal Weird. He makes it, oh my God, he makes Ray Liotta eat part of his brain. It's so gross.
Ew.
Yeah. And then you see like Ray Liotta's like brand, it's gross. And then he's like, who are you? He like becomes like retarded because he like, yeah, it's gross. Anyways, what's up with you?
Well, now I'm just gonna think about eating brains. So
Yeah.
Nothing. Had an episode. It was fun. No one knows how to handle me except you. So
Yeah. Honestly, you just gotta be like, all right, whatever. You know, like.
can you give people steps on how to handle me? Beginning to end.
I don't even know how to do that because you just have to be me and be chill and cool, you know? Just take it with a Margaritaville attitude, you know? Wasting away in Margaritaville. R.I.P. Cheeseburger in Paradise. Honestly, to deal with you just got to be a good friend. Be there for you, listen to you. Don't start conflict, you know? Don't be like, you're fucked up, you know?
No, I mean, like, if I'm coming to you and I'm venting, like, what do you think you're supposed to do to not make me crazy?
You just listen and be there for you.
Okay.
And, you know, I can't describe to people how to be a good friend. You just have it inside you or you don't. You know what I mean? When you're coming to me and venting, I just listen and I'm like, you're right, you know? But most of the time you are. You know, I listen to what you're going through and usually your thoughts are valid and, you know, I'm there for you and I calm you down and I buy you Swishers. I don't know how to order them.
I feel like the key is to not offer me any solution when I'm venting.
Exactly.
Like,
that's
you
what I'm
just
saying.
need to listen to me. I'm going to say some crazy things and eventually I will get back to the road of sanity.
Of course. Well, that's what I mean by just listen to you. Listening, literally just listening. I'm not suggesting, oh, you need to go to therapy. Oh, you need to get on medication. Because I'm not a therapist. I can't say if that's true or not.
Also, yeah, you're right. Because when I had a therapist like a year ago, I would tell her about people and she'd be like, yeah, they're so manipulative and bad. And I'm like, bitch, you just know my side, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
well, how do you know?
Yeah. See, they just agree with you. That's their literal personal agreeers who just agree with whatever.
And you know what the worst part is? Have you ever gone out and had like a crazy night and at the end of the night the bitch is like, oh yeah, I'm a therapist, and you're like, you?
No, I had that experience with a client. She was like, she came in Karen as fuck, talking about, oh, my boyfriend can't get hard. I'm gonna leave him. He makes no money. All he does is lay in bed all day, being crazy as fuck. And at the end, she goes, yeah, I'm a therapist. Okay. I'm the therapist. We found me. She's crazy, dude. She's coming to see me next week. I can't stand her.
Next time I'm looking for a therapist, but these are the things that I need her hairstylist reviews. Mm-hmm. I need 3 of her friends to write a letter about
like what her hairstylist thinks about her.
What?
Like what she thinks about her hairstylist or what her hairstylist thinks about her?
What her hairstylist thinks about her. And
Valid.
then I need 3 letters from their friends. I need a letter from their parents if living. And yeah. And I need to know if they drink, what they drink, because that's very important. A white woman who drinks vodka, that cannot be my therapist.
Oh.
Sorry.
But I am your hairstylist, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vodka
No.
was designed to make white people go crazy. Change my mind. You
So
can't.
true, dude. You've seen me in a state of no humanity on vodka.
Yeah, and it's like tequila is even worse. It's like tequila was for brown people, you guys. Like, you can't put a Mexican inside a white person. That is such a dangerous thing to be.
That's 100% true. She be in the cut like, yo quiero barbacoa. And you're like, what? Susan, we're at Whole Foods. But yeah, to be there for Dulce, all you got to do is listen. I mean, that's all you want in a friend, you know?
Yeah,
We ain't looking for solutions.
I am, but after I've calmed down.
I'm not the solution friend, though. For real, though. I'm like, yeah, I'll go to the corner store and try to buy you Swishers. I don't know what they're
And
called,
it's
though.
like, no, I'm not going to try to kill myself, first of all. Secondly, don't treat me like I'm a fragile little baby. Like, just talk to me like normal. If anyone else comes to me like, how are you doing? I will stab. Stab, stab, stab.
Dude, how are you doing gives like puts cashmere sweater over your shoulder energy. You know what I mean? Ugh, it's itchy. It's gross.
Yeah.
We ain't in the Hamptons. We're not talking. How are you doing?
Yeah, we're at the dive bar.
Yeah. It's called, you want another whiskey soda?
It's called, how is your custody battle going? And then move on
Yeah.
to the next question.
These two fighters have both dealt with custody battles with their children.
And I just want to say, everyone talks all this shit about men, but they have your back more than you think.
True. Don't ever talk to them about other men, though, because they'll hurt your fucking feelings. You know what I mean? You were never the one. You were never going to be the one.
You need that sometimes.
Yeah, I can't. But here we are. You know, we made it through.
We made it.
I want recognition for buying you Swishers.
Grace bought me Swishers. It was a very stressful.
It was really, here's the thing. I don't smoke. I don't, is a Swisher a blunt?
Yes.
A Swisher is a blizzy. All right.
Yeah.
When this is the second time I've had to buy them for her. First time I went to a smoke shop, okay, and I was like, Swishers, and they were like, what flavor? And I'm like, I don't know, what do like stoners like? That's what I said, and that was fine. They gave me some. This time, went to the Shell with all the Indian men. I said, Swisher, and they were like, what's that? And I was like, I actually don't know myself. So I had to Google a picture and show it to them, and you know, they figured it out. It was very stressful though, because there were weed heads in the shop that were like, wow, this hoe don't know what a Swisher is. And it's true.
Okay, you literally make me go into stores to check if they have a plus size section. You do.
I have been outed in the most dirty way. You need therapy, ho. You go into therapy after this one.
I thought it was funny that you make me do that.
Yes, I go in because they see her. They're like, oh, it doesn't matter if she finds a plus
You've
size
never
section.
thought about how that's funny?
No, I thought that was
an-
just normal. I thought that was just a friend being a friend.
I'm sorry, we can cut it out.
No, I like it.
was
I like
mean.
it. I like it.
She
Yeah, I make her go into H&M and say, "Do you guys have a plus?"
Wait, have you thought about how it looks like to them?
No. So you go in and you go, "Do you guys have a plus size section?" You walk out and return with a fatty. They know who it's for. They know the deal. But I've been to stores and been like, "Where's you guys' plus size section?" And then they say, "Oh, we got rid of it to do more thongs." Kill yourself. That actually happened, dude. I went to a store in Houston. Where's your plus size section? Oh, we got rid of it. It used to be where our lingerie wall is. Ooh, size small, XL. I'm sorry you bitches have no ass, but neither do I. I have butt
Listen.
pads.
I didn't know about the plus size section crisis, so now I'm angry about it too.
It's a fucking pandemic in America.
I walk in, hear my steps instruction from Grace, ask if they have a plus size section. If yes, you go look at it and see if it sucks. And then if it sucks, I go, this sucks, and I leave.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, here's the thing. We as a country, not me though, Ozempic, are only getting fatter, okay? So we need to get more fat ass clothes in the stores, dude. I don't
get what the problem is. Just make it bigger. You have the fabric. Just combine two smalls and make a bigger one.
Literally. But you know what they do instead? They build these fucking tents with cold shoulders with fucking skulls and flowers on them and owl patterns, and they say this is what the fatties will like. They're want like, this.
Cover them up.
Cover them up except for their shoulders. It's the only skinny part about them, I guess. I don't fucking know. I'm tired of ordering shit from Forever 21, and when I get it, it has owls on it and a brown belt, and it fucking poofs out. I want to show what body I have left in this world, okay?
They have all the tits. Let them show it.
Yeah, but no. All the fucking American Apparel ass hoes get to show their flat ass titties, but us, we get skull patterns and floral designs. And you know what we get? We get maxi dresses. And that's the biggest crime of them all. Everybody knows we don't look good in a maxi dress.
It's truly not right. Dude, it's not right. Do better, guys. Just make it bigger.
And it's like, yeah, dude, I'm fucking fat, but at least I'm not fat and short, dude. They've got it hard, okay? A maxi dress on a fatty shorty, that's game over, dude.
They're like extra large. That's as far as we'll go. We're tired. We
Yeah.
need to design other baby tees.
Yeah, like I see the cutest clothes at Forever 21, size S, and it doesn't even stretch either. Like, okay, guys, I haven't worn a cute outfit in 7 years.
Yeah. That's not true.
Here's the real hack. Amazon, they've got some good plus size clothes. And when it arrives in 30 days from China, you'll be fucking looking good, dude.
Amazon said we have the time
Yeah.
and the people that we're slaving to make.
Yeah, literally. They're like Arby's, we have the fats. Like, we've got y'all's back. I love it. Yeah. Plus size clothing. I think the worst.
I really thought that was gonna go a different direction, and like you were gonna leave and walk out and be like, "How dare you say that?"
No, it's okay. I look, we've done it a lot. I own it. I forgot about it though because
We haven't gone shopping in a while.
I give up on shopping in person. There's no point. I'll go to Forever 21 sometimes. The plus size section, it's like it's just a wasteland of khaki and florals. Also, they'll do like a sweater with Tupac on it, and it's like, okay, Forever 21. Like, what's going on?
Let Tupac go, dude. For
He
real.
needs to rest in peace, and y'all are not letting him.
They don't even know the songs and stuff. Like, if I came up to any of people who buy a Tupac shirt at Forever 21, and I was like, and I fucked her bitch, you fat motherfucker, they would be like, oh my God, you're being so toxic. They wouldn't even know what I'm talking
They
about.
would be like, you're being sizist. You're being, you're fat phobic.
We can't even tell fat guys we're gonna fuck their bitch anymore.
You fat motherfucker. Yeah, money. Yeah. They won't let Tupac rest in peace. He's not alive. He's not in the Bermuda Triangle. Okay.
Well, Biggie is in Belize, obviously.
Tupac ain't in Bermuda. He's on the shirts in Forever 21.
Yeah. Don't you want to find Tupac? Go into Forever 21, Hot Topic, and also Urban Outfitters sometimes.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
Nobody's fucking with Biggie like that though. They won't put it. They Forever 21. They don't have him on shirts.
They're like, guys, Biggie was fat.
And we as a company don't stand for that.
We don't support it. We only did Lizzo for a little, but she fucked up. So
Yeah.
it's over.
Yeah.
We can't fit Biggie into a crop top. It just doesn't work.
Like his nose is all the way where the belly is. It's half of his face. Yeah, dude. Fuck Forever 21. And don't even get me started on Torrid. You ever been in there?
Where?
Torrid?
I think so.
That's
It's at the mall.
It's like they always have it next to a Hot Topic, and that's like plus size only store. So I imagine.
Oh, I haven't.
Yeah, she hasn't been. I have been twice. Their clothes are horrid. Maybe that's why they call it Torrid. Horrid Torrid. Yeah. So ugly. I mean, it's giving what the fat bitches at Disney wear. That's where they get their clothes, dude. Disney adults love Torrid. They probably got like an oversized ass fucking circus tent of a dress with Eeyore on it, and they're like, this is what you fat hoes get. Wear it out. Like, oh my God, stop. And you know, I've gotten the comment, oh, your clothes look too small. That's because I'm trying to fit in. I don't want to wear Eeyore on my dress.
I was banned from Forever 21, so who cares?
For stealing?
Yeah.
They stop you?
I was like 15 and we got caught by a secret shopper, but I wasn't really stealing. I had already left and I came back, and this girl, let's call her Stephanie, she was like, oh, can you put this in your bag? So she put it in my bag, and then we got stopped by a secret shopper. And then the secret shopper took photos of my ass. I'm just saying, rapey. I was 15.
Dude, what
But
a narc.
okay.
That's not even their job.
Oh, and then she goes, yeah, I used to steal with my family all the time, and like now I just catch people who do it. And I'm like, so you're a snitch.
She's a class traitor.
Yeah, you're a traitor. But yeah. Then she was like, if your parents pick you up in 30 minutes, we won't call juvie. And then my neighbors had to pick me up, and then they beat the shit out of me, and that's one of my traumas.
She was
You're
like,
welcome. But I couldn't go to Forever 21 until I was 18, and I had to pay $500.
she was like, 30 minutes is all I have until this fentanyl patch wears off. Your parents better get here in time.
Dude, probably.
Yeah, she's like, I can't wait longer than that. I got to go back to the methadone clinic. That's what I imagine Forever 21 secret shoppers are like. Dude, so we don't fucking stop shoplifters at all.
Really?
It's policy. We're not supposed to. We just let them get away with
they're
it.
broke. Let
Yeah.
them. They can't be ugly.
It says like, do not let them, or like, don't stop them. They could harm you. Just let them go. I'm like, y'all are giving them too much credit.
Know.
Yeah. See people steal all the time.
Should we bleep? Hold on.
Yeah. Maybe. My manager watches.
I'm sorry,
this.
Monica.
Actually, I don't care. It's fine. Everyone knows this. The dumpster diving, it's a problem too. But yeah, there you go. Retail, we love working in it. Did people ever steal from your clothing job?
Yeah.
Would you stop them?
I never noticed.
But would you see it on the cameras later, or would you just like check inventory and it was gone?
I think we would check inventory and it was gone.
Damn, you got to be broke as fuck to steal from a place like that.
Yeah.
But honestly, that shit was expensive. They're like $500 for a Dare shirt. Like, it's not fucking 2012 anymore. It's not swag to wear a fucking Dare shirt.
Yeah.
Everybody just does drugs now and is sad about
They're
it.
like, one shirt, $100. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'll buy the reprint.
Yeah, no, literally.
I'm done.
Yeah, and no plus size clothes there either.
I don't
That's
need
why
a
I would
shirt.
never visit you at work.
That used to be a cum rag, okay?
Oh my god. True, that's fair.
All of those shirts, they had to have been a cum rag at some point. I just want everyone to know.
Every shirt I've owned has been a cum rag at some point. I just got this today, but soon, probably, most likely.
Actually, I usually use like a small towel, but okay.
I like to just
You just
get it with my finger, put it in my mouth. You know what I mean?
no. Cum is supposed to be taken like a tequila shot. It's not supposed to be savored.
It's not supposed to be like a body shot. You're not supposed to lick it up afterwards.
No. You just take it like a tequila shot. Don't taste it.
Somehow it tastes better than tequila to me, dude. Tequila,
That's true.
that's
I'd
true.
rather. Never mind.
you'd rather take some cum than a tequila shot.
I do. I would
Dude,
rather.
Honestly, warm tequila is like the devil's cum, okay? It's not great. I was
That's
hosting
true.
an open mic one time, and I really wasn't trying to look like an alcoholic or whatever I looked like. This guy handed me a warm tequila shot. I took it, and then just went "Bleh," and threw up everywhere, and I wasn't even drunk. It's the Boondocks open mic in Houston. Good times.
Oh yeah. I do remember Boondocks.
Never forget.
I love how Grace, she loves this place Lola's, and she's like, we need to get.
I already know where you're going. Continue.
She's like, we need to get there before 11 because the drinks are 75 cents. And it's like after 11, the drinks are like $1.75. So I'm not that desperate. Also, they pour like 5 shots as one shot. So like, but Grace loved it. She's like, I don't care how many times I get drugged. I don't care how many times the coke guy gives me ketamine. And I don't care how many fights I get on. We're going to fucking Lola's tonight.
100%. And now, they've created this page in Houston called Pieces of Shit from Houston, POS from Houston. And it's all the guys that they're canceling for like being creepy, raping, drugging. I know like 10 people on there and I feel really bad about it. And I've hooked up with like 2 of them.
Oh my! I feel like sometimes guys do things and you don't say anything because you don't want to be awkward, and then someone's like, "Oh, that's rape," and you're like, "What?"
Yeah. Are you ever laying in bed late at night and you're like, I was raped and I didn't realize it until now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, the female viewers at home going crazy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But POS from Houston, good page. Check it out,
POS
guys.
from Houston. My favorite is like when I'm on this page on Facebook and it's like, are you talking to the same guy? And they'll like post a photo.
Oh my God, I love those
and
pages.
all of them go on there and talk about it. And I'm like, the men don't even know that they're being screenshotted.
Well, guys have a page for girls.
Oh.
Are you talking to her too? They have the same one.
And I'll tell you, no, because I'm
Yeah.
not on dating apps. Because they're weird.
Well, first off, I'm only in the Are You Talking to Him Houston pages from a long time ago. And dude, they post like the ugliest guys ever. And they're like, are you talking to him too? He's a scammer from Kingwood. And it's like some ugly guy. The photo is like taken on an Android. He's like smoking a Black and Mild in front of a gas station. They're like, we have a baby together. We've been together for 6 years. And it's like, what?
Honestly, if you're dating a guy from Houston with an Android, like he's about to ruin your life. You're about to have the best sex of your life and you'll be confused for 5 years.
That is 100% true, dude.
If you are an ugly guy and have an Android, move to Houston. You'll find love.
Dude, I'm going to say this right now. If he is from Houston and he has a Snapchat, it's game. He'll never love you. He will never be faithful.
You will never
ever.
change him.
No, ever.
See, you can turn a female hoe into a housewife. You can't really turn a male hoe into a housewife.
Male hoe, other name, male Snapchat user.
Male Snapchat user will never be a housewife, more specifically.
100%. Dude, I was talking to this guy once and I woke up and then I got this notification. It said at 6 a.m. he joined Snapchat. I knew it was over.
Yeah.
I knew it was over.
Snapchat is how I found out my ex was cheating on me. So he kept getting like Snapchat things. Anyway, I ended up going through his phone. Blah, crazy. I was paying most of the bills. He shook my dad's hand on Sundays. Sorry. So I go through his phone and I like screenshot and I printed them all and highlighted and put it all over the apartment. And I left a note and said, I'll be at the Hilton, you piece of shit, or something.
Snapchat's where it goes down, dude. Especially with Houston bitches. They love Snapchat.
Yeah.
I was in a relationship with a guy for like a year only over Snapchat. I never even had his number.
No, yeah.
Was I the only one? No. Did he have a micro penis? Yes.
Well, that's why you only talk to him on Snapchat. He can't have you know his real name and stuff. I've seen a micro penis once, and that was enough.
Yeah.
And there's no warning. And you know what? I think you should tell me.
Dude, when they whip that micro out, shit gets scary.
When they keep whipping that credit card out, you know. Micro.
Dude,
Large credit card, small penis.
I don't know why. I just have the image burned in my mind of like khaki cargo pants unzipping to tidy whities and it's a micro penis. And I feel sick right now, guys. I feel ill.
We have to stop the podcast because we're going to go throw up.
I'm actually going to go through. I need like eternal sunshine of the spotless mind to get this micro penis out of my mind. It needs to be burned out.
I actually Googled how to erase a memory once, and it's not that hard. I've done it.
Normal people be like.
They tell you to. I'm not going to reveal my secrets. But
just Google it too.
Just know that when I'm like, I need a couple days, I'm at home erasing the shit out of my memory, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally erased the memory.
I don't need the fucking movie. I got my own. Your brain is a muscle. If you want to forget, do it.
Or just cut a piece off and force some guy to eat it.
One time my ex was like, I miss you. And in my head, I was like, I literally don't remember anything to miss you about.
Same. I was on that Slide in the DMs comedy show. So I had to look at all these old like screenshots from like 4 years ago. And I found one that's from someone that says, I love you. Can we please work on this? And I'm like, I literally have no idea who this is from. Who loved me? I don't even know. The real answer is no one.
You know, I had this crush in high school and he was always like, no, I didn't like Dulce. And then I read our messages like years later. That bitch had a crush on me.
100%.
I'm so tired of men being like, go fuck yourself. You liked me just because I was fat. Okay.
Just because she
Max
fucking went to Torrid doesn't mean she doesn't deserve your love, Max.
Yeah. No, I was fat, but not like I could cry about it fat.
That's the saddest one of them all.
Yeah,
because you're not accepted into either.
Yeah.
Too fat for skinny, too skinny for fat, dude.
That's how. Yeah.
Dude, you know that you're fat when you go out in an outfit that you think is cute. And I know people have said this before, but this has actually happened to me. This lady went, "You're so brave for wearing that." She was like, "You have so." She was like, "You have so much confidence to wear that out." And I was like, "Okay, but you have crow's nests under your eyes, bitch. I don't give a fuck." You know what I mean? Like, at least the face is looking right. Okay, I could steal your fucking blue collar job ass man who lives in probably Cyprus. That's the biggest roast of them all.
Yeah. If someone can take your man from Cyprus, you ain't shit. That's how I know I ain't shit.
I could steal a man from Cyprus. Now, in this I don't give a fuck t-shirt, okay? Man, what a trauma dump.
I know. This is a trauma dump. But you know what? I'm tired of being there for people all day, every day. And then I get upset for like 3 days and people are like, that just won't do. That is unacceptable. You know what? Remember the good times, guys, because there's more than bad ones. So, and
100%.
that's all that matters. If you want to judge me over a moment of madness that I barely remember, then okay.
I completely relate. I mean, one time after I found out this guy cheated on me, I went live on Facebook for 4 days straight and watched The Notebook the entire time.
You watched The Notebook on live?
Yeah, on repeat.
Were you crying?
Yeah.
Damn.
I watched it on live for 4 days straight.
And you know what? I'm still this bitch's friend.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, she didn't know me then.
But I would still be her friend.
Yeah. And did people stop being my friend? Yes. That means they were never there to begin with. If you're not there for my 4-day live stream, you're not real.
All you need to do is sit back, let the storm pass, and then be like, damn, bitch, that was crazy. Yeah.
In other words, like a true American, worry about yourself only.
Yeah.
Not what's going on in Ukraine or Iran or Hawaii. That's also America, but you get the point.
Worry about other things. Not just America.
Yes. I'm also worried about what's going on in America, for sure. I love it, guys.
What's happening at Burning Man? Can someone tell me?
Who cares? Because the people that go there don't deserve to live anyways, guys. Burners are the worst people of all time. They're not dying. It's just raining. It's raining.
It's raining and there's like mud.
Yeah. That's their 9/11. Oh no.
So do they get to see quicksand? Because I've always wanted to. Like, not to be stuck in it, but like watch someone get stuck in it.
Yeah, apparently it's real.
But where are they?
I don't know, but growing up, I thought quicksand would be way more of a problem than it is. You know what I mean? Like, I thought it was going to be something I'd have to battle with through life.
Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't think I was going to battle it because I only saw beaches around, but I understand the fear because of cartoons.
Yeah, I thought I would be like walking in the forest and I would immediately get caught in quicksand. And then like
which forest were you walking
I've walked in forests before. My parents are white, okay? I've been forced to go hiking a lot of times. That's why I don't do it anymore. Yesterday, my mom's like, do you want to go do putt-putt? Don't trick me into going on another hike. Putt-putt is another hike.
No, it's not.
You're still walking. You're still walking. My mom got stung by a bee yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
On her birthday?
Yeah, on her 65th birthday. Yeah, my parents old. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then some drunk lady hit on my dad at the pool. She was like, has anyone ever told you you look like Harrison Ford?
So what was the vibe? Did your mom come back and like told the bitch to go away? Or?
So like my mom was at the pool next to the pool that me and my dad were at. And some lady was just like, has anyone ever told you look like Harrison Ford? First off, she was drunk. She was swimming underwater with sunglasses on. And this is like at a country club.
I need to see a photo.
Harrison Ford's from Indiana Jones.
Okay, but I still need to see it.
But do like Harrison Ford now.
I mean, she kind of has a point.
You really think my dad looks like Harrison Ford?
Yeah, he kind of looks like Harrison Ford.
Then why do
the
I look
old
like
version.
a fucking retarded tree trunk?
That is not what you look like.
I'm a tree trunk. That's what I look like. And then my dad was like, thanks, but I don't see it. And she's like, no, I thought I was going to say, oh my God, Harrison Ford was at the pool.
Okay, not that far.
No, she kept going though.
Okay.
And then he was like, no, I don't see it. And then he's like, but when I was younger, people told me I looked like Meatloaf. That's a guy from Rocky Horror. Can you look him up? Because I actually don't know what he looks like. And then she was like, hold on, let me get my phone. This drunk bitch gets out of the pool, pulls her phone up, and is like looking into it because I guess she's like that interested in my dad. Let's see. No, not recipe. Oh. Oh! Show that photo to Monica.
Oh my God.
But what does he look like young, though?
Does it matter?
Yes. Maybe he had a stroke and that's why he looks like that. Okay, but my dad had like the long hair. I think that's what he was referencing. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's why I look the way I do. But yeah, she was like, I see it. And then my dad was like, okay, safe travels. Cause we're like at a resort. And she goes, oh, I actually live here. And we're like, okay, cool. Thanks. That's enough.
She's like, I'm trying to fuck tonight.
Yeah, she's like, here's my room number. Like, get out of here, bitch. It's literally my mom's 65th birthday. Then she got stung by a bee. Yeah. It's good.
She got stung by 2 bees.
Yeah, true. Dude, that lady wanted my dad to see her bee stings. Okay. Yeah, let's go. She wanted him to see her
She
wound.
wanted his stinger
Okay.
inside of
Too
her.
much. Too much. Inside of her axe wound.
It was right there.
Yeah.
It was right there.
Do you remember the other day? Don't clam up on me, guys.
Oh.
That's how I live my life. Clam up. Okay.
All right. Let's go get boba that you owe me.
Yeah. No.
What do you mean?
I don't want boba.
Okay.
I want food first, then boba. All right. So I guess that's it, guys. We've trauma dumped on you. You know, we're here. We're in a casino.
Yeah, we're in a casino in a secret location.
Secret location. Can't be
Can
found.
you podcast here? No. So don't ask.
Are we doing it anyways? Yes. And with that, we only have one thing left to say.
Yeah.